kind of big. Like we don't have, our extra large is not even this big. So yeah, I
You
guess
can take home the leftovers and
I think
finish
so.
it.
Yeah. It's very mushroom. Hey, if you don't like mushroom, it's definitely not for you. It's very mushroom. I like this one better. This one tastes very good. I'm impressed. I think it tastes a lot better than a lot of Malaysian non-vegan restaurants.
How is a vegan pizza compared to a normal pizza?
A lot better. At least here it's a lot better. And that's the reason why I want to come to try vegan pizza, because I know American is very into vegan, into a lot of like interesting diets, and they have to make it taste delicious. And that's why I wanted to try like a vegan food. And yeah, that's so far my favorite meal so far.
But it's cool because it has so much history.
Yeah, it's much history to it. It's kind of interesting to read it. In fact, I find it more interesting to actually read the thing than actually look at the bell. It's just a bell at the end of the day. Yeah. So it's actually more interesting that way. Yeah. Next is where?
Independence Hall, which is actually right there.
I think the lighting has it. Okay, let's go. We found a Malaysian store in Philadelphia, and this is according to Matthew. They serve 10 ringgit worth.
10 ringgit nasi lemak.
Which-
My parents would disown me.
Yeah, which in Malaysia you can get that for like $1 or less. You could probably get it $1. Maybe not like a super filling one, but a $1 nasi lemak or less you can get it in Malaysia.
I was so angry when I ate here.
Oh, it's cute. I mean, I'm tempted to try, but I'm on my last day. I'm on my last dollar. I can't afford it anymore. very chocolatey, and I don't think I can finish the whole thing.
You're finishing.
I'd rather just down it like that than picking up like teaspoon after teaspoon. In Chinatown for my last night in USA, Philadelphia. So apparently tonight there's like a market going on there. I don't know if I managed to show you guys, but apparently it's a once a year thing, right? Yeah, once a year thing. They postpone it, so I managed to see it. Just gonna see night market. I don't know how different it is from like normal Malaysian market, because from what I look, it looks like very Chinese, very Chinese market kind of style. So you might see some new foods, or you might see some food which I'm familiar with. And anyway, right now we're just gonna have like we have ordered. Nothing here yet.
Hello.
And we just ordered like soup dumpling. Apparently it's famous here, which is kind of funny that I'm ending my trip with Chinese food, but apparently it's really good. So yeah, any last words?
I hope you enjoyed your trip.
I take back what I say. This is pretty good. And they won a couple of awards too, so I guess they deserve it. Okay, we are at the, what's this called again?
It's the Chinatown Night Market.
That's the name for it.
The Chinatown Yeshi Night Market.
Do you know what it means? No, we have no idea what it means. We can't read or speak Mandarin. But yeah, it's a market. What do you think? This is your first time, right?
I thought it's pretty happening.
Okay, it's a lot of people. Couldn't really get like good footages. Definitely reminds me of, this is not something I would imagine American would do in general, because the market is a very Asian thing. I mean, we are in Chinatown, so yeah, it's a very Asian feel to it. Very bustling, a lot of people. You couldn't even see the menu unless you know what you want. You get in there, you get in queue and buy it. If not, don't bother at all. It's just smiling. I actually tried to spot like some Malaysian snacks to see, just to compare it with actual Malaysian, but so far I've seen Cambodia. I think that's all I've seen. That's not East Asian one. I don't think I've seen anything yet. So yeah, maybe we'll take one more look around and see what else we can find. Yeah, but you want bubble tea, right? Yeah, maybe I'll go get bubble tea then. So yeah. Arrived in Qatar airport right now. My flight leaves in about, well, the boarding is within an hour, so I'm just kind of chilling right now. I'm a little bit hungry. I may grab some stuff. I still have some reals. I'm out of US dollar though, but I did found this pretty cool empty place. One thing good about Qatar airport is that you tend to get a lot of all these empty airports, empty like places for you to kind of sit, relax. It's actually a pretty cool spot. It's actually like underground. I didn't even realize there was one. So yeah, but anyway, the reason why I want to do this clip, I just want to end my travel vlog here, my travel vlog to US, because I know for a fact, based on my experience in Colombia, is that once I reach home, I would crash so hard. I wouldn't have any energy to vlog, and energy to do anything, and yeah, just to have that attitude was like impossible. Ooh, look like that, there's some custom guys coming through. Since I don't really have anything to do right now in Doha airport, so why not do like a proper end clip, kind of just summarize my Philadelphia / New York trip. So in summary, I think my trip overall is a good vacation. I do feel like I needed it. In ways I didn't even realize it. First of all, I do need like a break from work. It's been a while since I actually have a proper vacation. This is actually my second vacation overseas. The first being Japan last year, and I love Japan. I think Japan is a great country, but I didn't really enjoy it that much because it was too cold. We were not prepared for extreme weather. The weather in New York, Philadelphia was pretty cold, standard, okay. But New York, oh my gosh, the weather is like fluctuating like crazy. At times it's really cold, at times it's really breezy, then at times it's really warm and hot. Like I'm wearing my jacket in and out because it was just fluctuating. Overall, I think the weather, I was still able to survive through that as compared to Japan, and because of that, I kind of enjoyed this trip a little bit more than my Japan trip. My other trips have always been for work, so you cannot really compare that. But overall, I think I just needed the break, but also at a different emotional level as well, which I might get into that a bit later. In terms of custom food and everything, food was surprisingly well. I think partly because Matthew was there, he really helps like filter a lot of the food. He mentioned that he did a lot of research. He did try some of the food before I arrived, so he was able to filter some of the best foods. I had a lot more vegan option food than I like because Greg was he can't take dairy, so a lot of food when we eat with him, we do have to go for vegan, which I'm completely fine. Like I eat vegetarian all the time. Vegan was always a step further, which you don't get in Malaysia. It's not a diet common in Malaysia, so it's dairy free and all that. Just putting out there. People wise, people are people. People can get as people as they can get. They can be as good as they can get. They are good people. They are friendly people. Then they're pretty not so friendly people. They're pretty weird people. A lot of people talk to themselves, which is kind of weird. In terms of what I've experienced, I really, really like the Broadway. I actually recorded a clip with Greg and Matthew just to talk about the Broadway, but I think the clip got corrupted because of the selfie sticks and all that, so I wasn't able to use that clip anyway. But pretty much we enjoyed it. I love the Broadway. I wish we could do it again. I was really really enjoyed it. I Come From Away was a really good. I don't want to spoil too much of it, but I cried a little bit. I didn't cry. I teared a little bit. Greg teared a little bit. Matthew, well, he slept 15 minutes of it, I think. But overall, the show was really impressive. It's a very unique show. It's a very heartfelt, a very warm show which talk about light in the darkest time. So yeah, I definitely recommend watching it. I think they're making a movie out of it as well. So yeah, maybe you can check that out as well. Sit because I think he needs to clean the walls. I don't know if you can see him from here. Yeah, you can see him from there. Kind of like wrong timing, you think a little bit. But yeah, so it's not empty spots. So this is a pick one. And if someone sneak up on me and on my back, I can tell from here. I just normally prefer the wall. But anyway, that's pretty much, I would say, conclude my trip. And like I said, overall, I enjoyed the trip. It was a very relaxing trip. I think it was very well needed. And I did mention that it's not just because I've been working a lot lately and I needed a trip. But yeah, partly because of work, something happened at work. I don't want to go too in detail, but I will have to face the music when I get back. It's something to do with me. It's not my problem. It's not exactly my fault. Even before I fly to Philadelphia, I already was told of the news, what will happen when I come back. So that was a bit unfortunate. But also, I think at an emotional level, I kind of needed it. I did mention in one of my previous vlogs, a very short vlog, one of those, I kind of play like games on it and I kind of just talk over it. And I did mention that one of my closest friends was someone from the US, and Matthew was in fact that guy, and I haven't seen him. We were talking about it. We haven't seen each other for 6 years, and yeah, it did brought like a lot of emotion. Not so much about like, oh, I miss you, because we do Skype every now and then. We do video chat, but he was the only person that I could actually have like a heartfelt talk, like heart to heart to talk. But yeah, it was a pretty heartfelt moment because we were able to sit down by. It was by the harbor. Was it the harbor or the pier? I have no idea. I don't know the difference. But we sat down, just overlooking the ocean, overlooking the ships, and we just talk.
Attention, please. We regret to announce that Qatar Airways Flight 442 to Baghdad will be delayed until approximately 19:45.
Well, that doesn't affect me.
But I did saw thunderstorm, like when we landed in Doha, I did saw like thunderstorm, so I don't know whether it affect like all flights or it's just my flight, but so far, actually a lot is delayed. So pretty much that kind of concludes it, I guess, concludes this travel vlog. I'm a bit hungry, so I might grab some snack. I have a couple of reals left. I do need to convert it back to maybe euros because I might be going on a holiday again in the next few months. I might be, I don't know, it may be. I'm excited for it, but at the same time, there's like, you know, work arrangement, there's like, you know, you have to save up for it, so there's plan, just not concrete yet. We haven't booked our flights yet. So yeah, pretty much gonna end the clip here, and we'll say goodbye. That's it for now. Hope you guys enjoy this series, and if you do, please subscribe or like, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.